Coach, another win here tonight, third time beating Atlantic, and it was kind of an interesting game. You're up 12, then you're tied, then you're up 16 and 23, and it was kind of wild there. What was like coaching in that thing?
With really the exception of a couple spurts during the game where we kind of lost focus and let Atlantic get rolling a little bit, I thought we were pretty steady. Obviously, we need to work on finishing games in the next 2 days because we kind of quit with about 3 minutes left, and Atlantic did not, and had they had some timeouts, that could have gotten a little bit more interesting. But overall, just really proud of the kids, and we earned ourselves 2 more days of practice, and that's what it's about at this point.
You guys were able to really, offensive rebounds were in the 15 or 16 category. Was that an area you felt like you could make some hay?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you throw the Johnsons in there, and Kendall rebounds well, and Allie West is probably one of the better rebounding guards in the area. We kind of rely on offensive rebounds. Sometimes our best pass is a shot that just doesn't go in. We've prided ourselves on that all year. Do you want to turn the camera around and get Sophie so that she can just keep looking at me back there? Soph, come here. Come on in.
Sophie, she's been feeling left out here lately, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. The Creston matchup. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. You got Creston again. Like you said, you're not really surprised because that's a good team.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all to see Creston. When we saw that bracket, and take nothing away from West Marshall, but when we saw that bracket, we were pretty confident that we would be seeing Creston if we were fortunate enough to get there, which we are. So the good thing and the bad thing about playing a team for the third time is you know exactly what you're going to face. Fields is obviously a monster, and they've got some kids around her that have stepped up as the year's gone on, so we need to have 2 good days and make sure we're ready to go.
Sophie, who we just saw there, can you give us, it can be as coach speak as you want it to be on her status.
Yeah, she's pretty just day-to-day at this point. She's obviously improved. She's not in the cast anymore. She's not on crutches anymore. But it's going to kind of probably be a game-time thing for her. We'll see how she's feeling that day.
Coach, thanks. Congrats.
Thanks, Derek.
Chloe, double-double here tonight. This was an interesting game. You guys are up by 12, and then they come back and tie it, and then you're up by 15. It was wild. What was it like playing in that thing?
We knew we just had to keep our energy up all the way, and we couldn't get too overwhelmed, and I thought we did a pretty good job.
Yep. What was going well for you? I mean, you had a lot of offensive rebounds. As a team, you guys definitely had a lot of those.
We know that I have to box out. I think that's my role for the team, and to get mostly all the rebounds.
Beating a team 3 times is not easy. Tell us about that. You guys know each other so well.
Yeah, we definitely know each other. I feel like that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing, but I thought we prepared pretty well for them.
Another team that you know pretty well, Creston, coming up on Saturday. What are your thoughts on a third matchup with them? They got some bigs that are tough to deal with.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty tough, playing them a third time, obviously, but I think we're going to prepare well, and we'll see what happens.
We'll see you then. Congrats.
Thank you.
Chloe DeVries, 3 threes here tonight, 9 points. Got a lot of minutes tonight, Chloe. Tell me about your performance, how you thought you and your team played as a whole.
I thought we played really well. We came in tonight knowing that the last 2 matchups with Atlantic didn't matter at all. We had to come out and we had to earn this one, and we knew they were going to be gunning for us. So we just came out and played like we knew we could play, and we had times where we had downs, like things weren't going our way. They went on a couple runs, but I think we responded really well.
I think you hit a couple really big ones when you really needed those big threes. That's kind of your role on this team. How do you prepare for that?
Well, I have to have confidence in myself, and sometimes my teammates have to remind me that they have confidence in me, so I have to have confidence in myself. But I put up a lot of shots before school, in the morning, during practice with my teammates, and I know when it's my time, I need to knock them down.
Creston again on Saturday. Sophie may or may not be back. Whatever it is, Panthers, they're a good team, obviously. You've seen them already. What do you take away from those first 2 times that you've seen them and how you'll apply it on Saturday?
Well, I think it's nice that we get to play an opponent that we know so well, but with that, we know they have obviously Kelsey Fields, and they're a very solid team, so we have to prepare really well on how we're going to defend her and their shooters and just pull everything together, and we can't let the last 2 performances, the outcomes of that, we can't have that in our heads at all because it's a level playing field, and they're a solid team that can come for us, so we have to be ready.
Great job, Chloe.
Thank you.